You are a grill. We're a grill in the rain. That is counterproductive to warming things up. That water is really coming down. So the grill is probably going to cool down, and I feel like that's a problem. Your fire was out, but your ever-burning soul endured the rain. So now I can actually summon my own little flame to stop the water from hitting the grill, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. If we cool down too much, we go to the menu where we can power up. And we can buy things like passive income for 15 cents. We have 52 currently. Passively receive 1 coin every second you're alive. That's going to pay out over time. We're also going to increase the chance to find a golden droplet from 0.1 to 0.2%. Then we're going to increase the radius of your personal evaporation area by 25%. And then we got bigger fire. So I think if we actually let it off and then re-click, we're going to be able to move a little quicker. Although it's still kind of slow. But yeah, I think we definitely move quicker if we re-click. But the water gets us eventually. We're just going to do that again. It's very quick to get this over with. And I just feel bad for the grill at this point. Nobody heartbreakingly put it under cover. But we have $118. We can increase our health by 5. That's going to help us last longer. Boost all evaporation area by 100% of the current amount. Great. Increase the speed of your personal evaporation area movement by 75% of original speed. Yes. Ooh, there's Firestorm. Chance to trigger Firestorms that instantly evaporate droplets in a vertical line. Done. So now we're stronger. Oh, much quicker. Yeah, this is going to work out much better. And we just evaporate them in an instant. Although they will get stronger. And assumingly bigger. Oh yeah, the rain really starts pouring down quickly. There's a golden one and I missed it. I got so excited I forgot to actually touch it. And you know what they say about golden rain. The big red thing just triggered. I think I missed on recording, but it basically just evaporated a few things there. We can passively receive 2 coins every second you're alive. That seems worthwhile. And we're going to increase the radius of your personal evaporation by 20% of the initial radius. So it's still getting quite a bit bigger. And we'll increase max health by 10. We'll be able to take a little more damage before we die. The longer we last, the more points we're going to get, especially with our 2 coins per second. My big lightning thing just went off. So far, nothing has touched my grill, but it's inevitable at this rate. Actually, we're doing okay, so we just go back and forth like a maniac. Okay, we're absolutely swamped at this point. Don't even bother to try. Got my golden one. So we made 205 that time. We're going to receive 3 coins for every second we're alive. I'm really enjoying the passive income. We can also regenerate 1 health point every second. That'll help stay alive. And then also max health by 15 again. That's the rest of our money. Being able to regenerate is actually huge though. Like if we actually accidentally take a drop or 2 right now, we'll just put that right back on. Eventually we'll take 10,000 drops per second. So we're inevitably going to be overwhelmed, but we'll last longer. We're a lot tougher than we were at least. HP is dropping. We got 47 left. We can power our way through this, I believe. We're making a lot of money though. Give me the golden one and we're dead, but we made 347. So we'll increase the radius of our thing by 15% of the initial. And we're going to increase the movement speed again by 50% of initial. That's actually still huge. And 1% chance to avoid damage when hit by a droplet. That'll save 1 in 100. But I could live with that. Or our HP regeneration goes over our max health. We started at 50. We're now at 56 HP. So the longer we can avoid our initial damage for, the better too. We'll really start to stack up some excess, although we're in trouble now. Okay, we'll just keep going back and forth, grabbing as many of these. What is that thing? We got a green, purple triangle. I don't know why I called it green. I'm not usually that stupid. Purple triangles cause substantial damage when evaporated. They will not cause damage when they reach the grill, so you're supposed to let them reach the grill? Is that what I'm understanding? We can just make them appear way less often. It's just going to save me the confusion of having to figure that out. We're going to regenerate 2 health points every second. Let's also get 20% chance to gain a coin on getting hurt. We are getting hurt an awful lot. It's not too bad at the beginning, but once they start swamping us, if we can make a few more coins every round, that will pay dividends later. There's a golden one. I think that only gives 5, so it's not as exciting as it looks. HP is actually going up a lot though, thanks to that regeneration. We're not able to one-shot these drops anymore, I've just realized. We just sort of warm them up a little bit before they hit our grill. So that means we're going to need more damage. Boost all evaporation area damage by 100% of the current amount. So we're actually doubling what we currently have. That's fairly expensive, but worth it. For this, we actually gain an additional evaporation area that functions independently. I should really read more of these. There's also now a 2% chance to receive double the coins when a droplet is evaporated. All right, so this is our independent fire thing. That's going to help us at least a little bit. Our damage should be a lot more so we can still one-shot for a little while. There is a bit of luck involved, so I don't touch the purple. Yeah, I just let the purples hit the ground. Okay, so far so good. My little helper isn't super helpful, but I didn't really think it would be. Whoops, at least not yet. I touched the purple. we're going to get another 10% radius. That's 450. That's really expensive, but we'll increase max health by 20. So now we start at 70, and that's going to keep ticking upwards thanks to our regeneration. So we're actually a lot tougher now, like a lot. Does my auto thing hit the purples? Because that's going to be a problem. I thought the auto thing would be helpful, but if it's going to automatically hit the purples, then we're doomed because of that. Money's flowing in pretty good. We're still one-shotting these. We're up to nearly $600 now. We still got a fair bit of HP. But inevitably these will start to survive and we'll be doomed. Yeah, the drops were only warming up at this point, but we did get 907. Eruption. On death, clear all droplets from the screen. Each destroyed droplet has a 25% chance to give you a coin. So we'll get 25% of the value of what's on screen. We can also just get this, golden eruption. Make of that what you will. Eruption kills have a 50% chance to reward you with double coins. So we get rewarded for dying now. Look how big our circle's getting. I'm so proud of it. Melting the circles again. At least when we die now, we'll get those big fat raindrops that hopefully get us lots and lots of coins. Okay, we're being overwhelmed. We can't one-shot them. Yeah, but there we go. We blew them all up. We got $1,100 that time. Let's regenerate 3 health points every second. Let's also increase the speed of my movement by 25% of my initial and 25 again. Oh, I didn't see these before. I did not at all. Look at all of our options. Start each run 5 seconds into the future. Yes. That's just going to start with more drops on the screen. The first 5 seconds is a waste of time at this point. The deeper we go, the better. We'll just save ourselves a lot of time this way. We're in still easy mode. Now it's in medium. This is where we start to, we're just warming the water up. We're pre-warming it for our grill. But our money did jump up to almost 1,200. 25% chance of getting golden heat waves that give 5 to 10 times coin value per evaporation. Oh, that's locked. Maybe we probably have to work our way over to it. Rare chance to trigger a heat wave that clears the entire screen instantly. Okay. Did that unlock that now? We can't afford it, whatever the case. So we're going to give ourselves more HP. You know what? Let's just go ahead and we can't quite max that out. We'll increase the chance of golden droplets. We'll also increase the money that golden droplets give us. And then we'll also have firestorms trigger more often because that's all we can afford. But every upgrade helps in its own little way. We should be able to get heat waves now. And the other things we just unlocked. Okay, the heat wave just went off and absolutely cleared the screen. That was helpful. That thing's going off too. That's also helpful. There's a golden drop. That'll give us a little bit more. And another golden drop. And we're getting out damaged here. We just don't have what it takes. But at least when we die, we get all those. 1,350. Down here we also have options. Droplets become larger. We can slow them down. Slightly slow down droplets. Yes. But I'm also going to get 100% more damage. That's just going to be real big for us. We can increase our health by 30 with this one. Then 2% chance to avoid damage when hit by a droplet. Sure. Damage will be better again, so we should only have to just look at the drops to melt them for a while. HP has jumped up to 230 at this point. That's so much. So we're into medium difficulty. These drops should be fairly hard, but we're actually still melting them fairly easily. The money is going up quickly. We have 250 HP, but there's a lot of drops that are going to hit us. The purple things just showed up. I just avoided them entirely because I'm scared of them. $2,500 in the bank. Wow, we're into very hard already. The damage is letting us down, but we destroyed all those. 3,500 though. More damage seems obvious at this point. 100% more damage. That was very expensive. We're also going to make the radius bigger by 4,900. You know what? Let's give a 4% chance to receive double the coins when a droplet is evaporated. And we're going to start 10 seconds into the run too. With our enormous circle, we'll be able to take out these early droplets quickly anyway. We want to get through the medium hard, whatever's beyond that. If I'm going back and forth fairly evenly, I can actually take out most of the drops so we can actually gain HP through the early game. I accidentally touched not 1, but now 3 of the purple triangles, so that wasn't super great. We're still doing all right though, considering we made $3,000 so far, and the Firestorm is saving us. Hopefully we get another one of those, because we're getting a lot of drops. Doing my best to keep ahead, but I think we're boned. We did get into insane difficulty. I'm going to increase the radius again. That's going to cost 1,800. We're also going to increase the speed of movement times 2. Regeneration should also go up. This costs 1,050, but we get 4 health points every second. Now our circle's even bigger. And at the beginning, we should be able to very calmly go back and forth. I accidentally touched another purple triangle. I don't even want to think about how much damage that did. But we'll be alright. Our regeneration is very high. Whoops, touched another one. I think I'm attracted to those. I just can't. Well, I meant to skim right over the top of that one, but that one, I really have no one to blame but myself. Okay, we're not going to touch that one. The money's going up. We're still evaporating the drops fairly quickly. Yeah, this is good. We're into very hard, soon to be insane. We're into wow mode. We're so good we're getting wows. Oh, look at all our money too. I didn't realize how much damage we were doing. It says good luck. You don't need luck when you get more damage. So we're going to get a 100% damage boost again. That costs 4,000 by itself. Well, I'm going to slow the droplets actually. That costs 600. The next one 900. The one after that 1,200. I'm going to increase the movement speed also for my thing. Oh, now the drops are real slow. This is going to be like taking candy from a baby. It's also kind of annoying because now we have to wait longer for the points to add up and anything to happen. But I guess what else am I going to do with my time? I did actually hit one of the triangles and I really have no excuse considering these things are slow as molasses. Well, the points are adding up again. We're back into WoW. We got over 5,000. Still going strong. Okay, we're well into WoW mode and I'm just tearing down anything even if it's a purple triangle. Just trying to stay alive for a sec. We're still actually doing this. Into good luck. I want this. We're going to start 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 seconds into the run. That's going to save us valuable time. We're going to increase our health by 30, 60, 30, 60. Wait, this gives 100. Oh, because that's its maxed. Okay, so we're starting in medium. That's much better. We're just starting making lots of points. We don't need to do this slow-paced early game anymore. Yeah, we're actually already into hard. We're back into the WoW, soon to be, yeah, we're into good luck again. HP is running low, but we got here much quicker, which is much better than before. Balls of gold. Gain a small independent evaporation area with 20% base chance to give a coin and damage droplets that are locked balls of luck. Your golden evaporation area is now a 30% chance to trigger. Oh, we can also have a 25% chance of golden heat waves. It gives 5 times to 10 coins for the evaporation. Maybe we should actually upgrade that. That sounds really powerful. Like 100% chance of getting the heat waves. Golden heat waves, that is. We'll also take 3% chance to avoid damage when getting hit by a droplet. We're running out of money. Firestorms trigger more often. Golden heat waves are going to be good. When they show up, we'll make lots of money because I feel like the heat waves were showing up often enough. My little golden area is bouncing around. All right, there was the golden area. We're back into WoW already, coming up at 6,500. That jumped us over 7,500 and getting close to 9,000 at this point. That wasn't even a good one, but we made a lot more money. What we're going to need is even bigger. The next one's really expensive. We can also make it faster for 1,200 now. It's at level 10. You know what, let's take that up to level 11. We'll make the droplets larger for 225. That kind of has the same effect as us making a circle bigger. We'll also have Firestorms trigger more often. We can also do small chance to stop a droplet for 0.75 seconds. I don't know how small that is, but yeah, we're actually seeing them stop and stall, so that's going to get us more chance to get them. We're into WoW zone. We got 420 HP. We're still managing to go. It just gets hard to see and get the rhythm of back and forth properly. But we're doing it. We got over $10,000 from this single run alone. Whoops. When we let any drops through, it's really damaging because there's so many of them. But once we die, we'll evaporate most of them anyway. There's a golden wave, so that gave us lots of money. Congratulations. Wait, what? Is it done?
You won. Your flames are brighter than ever.
I felt like I wasn't, but there's no point in getting more upgrades if we just make it back to here again anyways. So I guess I'll take the victory and move on. That's the game about protecting your barbecue from the rain.